Oh, that means me start. Ah! Welcome. Okay, count it down again. Sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Hello. Welcome to season 2 of the I'm Dazed and He's Confused podcast. I'm Levon.
I'm Garrett.
And we're back.
Welcome back. You welcome back. Welcome us back.
Welcome me back.
We're all back. We all got back.
Baby.
Yeah. So how have you been?
Oh, wow. Jolly. Life is a roller coaster. There's ups. There's downs.
Twists and turns, I think.
Twists and turns. I've been upside down, you know.
All around.
The world and back. You're right here.
I forgot to put my headphones on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I get it, though. Sometimes you want to hear my wisdom right out of my hole. How have you been?
I've been good.
Cool.
This is the first time we've seen each other since the last time we recorded.
That is true.
No, it's not true.
It's a lie.
It's been a month.
Yes.
Was it an eventful month for you?
No, not really.
What was the most exciting thing you did?
The most exciting. What are you, my teacher?
Yeah. What did you do this summer?
I don't know. What was the most exciting thing I did since we last recorded was probably not having to see you. I'm sorry that I said that. I didn't mean that.
If we didn't have children in the room next to us,
That's true.
you'd be getting some right now.
Yeah. Please don't punch me in front of my kids.
This is going to be a clean pod today.
Oh. I think I'm good so far, right? Yeah. I think so. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
We're good.
I was like, all right.
All I said was baby got back.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That was like 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's acceptable now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I love MC Hammer.
it's not him, but
I love
we do
DJ
love.
Khaled.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just happy to be back doing this, talking about movies, because it's what we do anyways. We went to a movie this week.
Yep. We went to the Front Room,
Yes, we did.
directed by Robert Eggers.
Not.
Younger brothers. You didn't let me finish.
There you go. Well, sorry, after seeing it, we don't need to mention them together anymore.
Max and Sam Eggers.
Yes.
Got this movie made probably just because they are Robert Eggers brothers.
Right. Distributed by A24, which is usually is there a hair in my coffee?
Come
Oh
on.
my God, that is ridiculous.
Well, while he's doing that,
Yuck.
yeah.
I don't know. She's kind of pretty, though.
Max did co-write The Lighthouse.
Oh, the least good Robert Eggers movie. Okay.
Yeah. But, so he did have some writing credit, like for an actual well-regarded film.
Sure.
But other than that, no experience really behind the camera or writing. And they wrote and directed this together, and it was kind of like two 16-year-old film students.
Wow.
Got a A24 size budget.
I wonder what the budget was for this. Starring, let's not forget, the singer, actress Brandy.
Catherine Hunter.
And Catherine Hunter.
Those are the big names.
And some random white guy that just like is there half the time. Did this movie, you know, I saw the trailer, I was a little intrigued, kind of like, yeah, I'd go to that and just see what's up. It's A24, you know?
Yeah, it looked like it could have been at least an interesting time. Actually, it was an interesting time.
It was interesting. Mainly the Catherine Hunter performance, which is one of the most bewildering things I think I've seen.
Yeah.
Or that is the only character they like really, really fleshed out, and it seems like there's so much more to her performance than everybody else.
I wouldn't even say fleshed out. It almost seems improv
Sure.
a little bit, where it's just like they pointed the camera at her and let her go and just do whatever she was going to do.
But, like, do it at a 12 out of 10.
Yeah.
The whole time.
There was no stop. So one of the audio cues in this movie is Catherine Hunter. She walks with 2 giant walking sticks, and it's boom, boom, boom. And that's all you think about the entire movie, which I guess is a good part. Like, they did that well.
You like the walking sticks. It did get frustrating for me at one point. I was like, get this old ass lady a walker.
Yeah. The biggest problem with Catherine Hunter's performance is that it's always the same thing. She's just, they have her repeating the same thing over.
M-E-double-S.
Yes. Help me, Belinda. Belinda.
I think it's
It's just really repetitive. It's
one note.
Really repetitive in one note. And
it's kind of annoying, but maybe that's just, Southern people. Sorry.
so we got the theater all to ourselves. The couple that was there left.
They did, after the guy was just like on the phone for 75%.
Yeah.
But
so
even they thought it sucked.
They definitely thought it sucked.
Maybe they thought it was too scary. I don't know. Was this
Did they leave before or after Catherine Hunter got naked?
I don't know, but there was definitely probably poop before.
Yeah, there was definitely poop or piss
before. There was a lot of poop.
The vomit in the hand. That was the worst.
Dude,
that was the grossest part.
The more I'm thinking about it, like, this would be awesome to watch with like a big group.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's pretty bad, but like, or maybe it is just bad and I'm being an idiot because I feel like I also was like waiting for it to end at points.
You have to try it with a group, especially if you've seen it already, just to see if it's good or if it's bad in that way or just bad.
Yeah. I mean, we were laughing though. We were like 5 rows up, but like I had to like hold it in sometimes. Like like, why is this movie so funny? And it's never like, it never once really cued me in that it knew it was being funny, so I don't think it was trying to be.
Yeah.
But at certain points, you're just like, how could they not see how ridiculous this is when they like watch it back? Like, the tone is weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably what they were going for the most part, the directors, but I think they weren't ready for it. The first scene with the husband was just like, was bad blocking. So he walks up to the wife.
You're talking about the car?
Yeah. He walks up to the wife in the car, and it was like a lingering shot.
Andrew Burnap is this
before
actor.
They go in for an appointment for their baby.
Okay. Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so late." And both the windows in the car are up. He's not in the car. But you hear his audio perfectly clear. And it's, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That wasn't even...
I remember, and we were like on the same page because I felt like I blinked and all of a sudden, like the car door shut. I have to see it again. Like where did my brain get confused? Because it's like he knocks on the window after being in the car. It seemed like, but yeah.
It's because you heard him getting out of his car, I think, and walking up. But then the audio from outside the car being, if you wanted to do that, you could do like, you could be like a shit. I'm sorry, like from outside the car, but not like he's starting to talk to her like normal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bad movie.
It was bad. I'm thinking about how, I mean, I hate to keep bringing him up, but since he's family, I guess. But Robert Eggers, like 2 of his movies definitely are like heavily, they look at the themes and the power and the mystique, I guess, of like religion and especially Christianity. and then to see like this movie's take on it is so like simplified
immature,
and dumb, and like it is really, yeah.
And I think he does families really well.
It's a good point. Yeah, he
And
definitely does.
Maybe the younger Eggers just like they haven't met their real parents yet or something. Or they still get treated like children.
They're like, I can write a messed up family.
Yeah.
And Robert's like, I know one.
They have the skewed view of the youngest children.
Brandy's very pretty, though.
We're both youngest children, though.
We are. I have a skewed view of youngest children. Whatever.
So that was the last movie that we watched together.
Yeah.
Should we both go down our list of movies we've watched in the last month?
We don't have to do that because I've watched a shit ton of stuff.
Me
think
too. Just a couple of your favorites that you watched.
Yeah, I guess. So since what was the beginning of August the last time we did this? Yeah, and not a rewatch, but like first time watch. Like what? Yeah, what stuck out to you? What you been up to?
So I kind of did a Harrison Ford month. I wanted to watch a lot of his movies.
Like Indiana Jones 5.
No, I watched for him. I watched Witness. Peter Weir movie, Dead Poet Society, and the Mosquito Coast, also Peter Weir.
Okay.
Mosquito Coast was probably the most interesting and fun one of the Harrison Ford movies I watched this month. He's a genius father. River Phoenix is one of his sons. Helen Mirren's his wife.
Okay.
But
that's a great family.
Yeah, and he's a doomsday guy.
Oh.
He's calling on the end of Western civilization, basically. So then he decides to move his family to the Mosquito Coast in South America or
Is this
Africa.
like a early 90s movie or
late 80s,
late
I
80s?
think.
Okay.
And he transforms. He buys a town and transforms it, basically. But then his arrogance and genius and get in the way of.
That sounds good.
It was fun. And that was good. I watched a documentary called The American Movie, which was very fun about a psycho filmmaker trying to get his movie made. And then Snack Shack, good new movie, 80s coming of age sort of movie. I watched Network, The Wrestler, and Dog Day Afternoon.
The Wrestler
And The Deer Hunter. Those are my classics that I watched this month.
Did you like The Wrestler? You like The Wrestler, right?
Yeah, it was good. It was.
Gosh.
I was watching a lot of wrestling stuff, and then I decided to culminate it with The Wrestler.
With Mickey Rourke.
Yeah. Gross ass Mickey Rourke.
In like the best way.
Yeah.
It's like the most perfect cast.
It was the only time where I was like, okay, it was okay what you did to yourself.
You didn't have to be so in character.
Yeah. Network and Dog Day and Deer Hunter were great experiences.
You hadn't seen Dog Day yet?
No, because I started it last year or something.
Okay.
And then I got halfway in, and I wasn't in the mood, unfortunately. But then
Attica!
It's almost a comedy, Dog Day.
That movie's amazing and
great.
Funny.
Yeah.
When he's like, where should we go? He's like, Wyoming. Like, no, we can't go there.
It's a comedy, and then it goes so just like stark and dark at the end.
I think so.
It's a 70s movie.
That's a good point. That definitely top 3 favorite Pacino performance.
Yeah, it was great.
And maybe number 1, but I don't know.
I finished all of John Cazale's movies. That's why I kind of watched The Deer Hunter and
I still have to see The Deer Hunter. But
yeah.
But he's in Network?
No, he's not Network.
Okay.
No, Network.
What is his 5th? Right, he's in 5 movies?
Yeah, he's in Godfather 1, 2, Deer Hunter, Dog Day, and The Conversation.
Oh, The Conversation.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
I think The Conversation might be
You've seen
my
that.
favorite watch that of the 5.
Okay.
Just like the least acclaimed one, and it was very entertaining, and a Harrison Ford movie.
But I think, isn't it all those movies are like Best Picture nominated?
Yeah.
Fuck.
All of them were nominated for. He couldn't hear you. You whispered it.
Oh,
yeah,
wait, that's why we're doing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't think we should. I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think D-Man would like that.
Okay. Fair enough.
Gotta go for. I was gonna say promiscuity, but that's not what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Vague with the names. So what did you watch?
I'm looking at like what I went. Dude, I was going. Honestly, like everything at the start of August, if it's good, then I liked it. It was a rewatch, and everything I watched for the first time kind of sucked, or it didn't suck, but was just okay until like the middle of August. I finally watched the movie Perfect Days. And
yeah, I want to watch that.
it's very good. I saw Requiem for a Dream for the first time. I didn't know that music was from that movie, but like
What music?
if I played it, you'd know it because like I feel like it used to be on every like sports compilation on YouTube back in like 2010. So and I'd be like watching like best sports moments, like this was the music. It's super epic. I saw that movie Mad God. It's like stop motion animated, and it took like years for the guy to make it. It was very cool. Total Recall with Schwarzenegger, and that movie, like, it is a new favorite of mine. Like, it completely blew me away. It's like one of the best action movies I've ever seen. It's so 90s. The sci-fi is like peak. There's a lot of
You got to
guts
peek
and
at
gore.
those 3 nipples.
Exactly.
That's why you like it.
Then me and Tinashe, we also watched the remake of Total Recall right after, and it sucks. But
I think that's probably why I haven't watched the new Total or the old Total Recall. Seeing ads for that all the time on FX.
dude, yeah,
It's like the blandest movie ever.
it was just a bad Total Recall movie. But yeah, I don't know. Other than I bought like 4 Criterions and I watched them in 3 days. So I'm proud of myself. Like I spent that money and then watched them. The best one though, Farewell My Concubine. It's a Chinese movie from the 90s. Yeah, and then I don't know, I watched Challengers for the 6th time last night.
You gotta stop. I'm being serious. You can't watch.
I'm gonna be done.
It came out last year. You've watched it 6
It didn't come out last year. It came out this spring. I saw it 4 times in theaters. I then bought the Blu-ray, watched it once at home, and then watched it with other people.
So you watched it 7 times.
6.
You said you went to it 5 times in the theater.
4. I went to it 4 times. It's the most.
Okay.
I think I would have gone 5, but I don't know. I think it's my favorite movie of the decade.
So far, really?
Yeah. I was thinking about that, and I was like, I mean, I haven't seen anything else that came out this decade 6 times.
What about it do you like so much?
It's just perfect. And throughout the whole movie, Luca's just pulling out new tricks. He's just like, what if the camera moved like this? Just one time. And he keeps doing it, and like new shit keeps happening, and every scene's very interesting to me. I love the actors. Like, you could tell how much they worked in every scene to like. It's not like I'm watching a movie. It's like they're like play acting, and then Luca's like, I'm gonna move the camera, cool, but first we need to figure out how these people would actually act in a room together. And I don't know, the blocking's really amazing. It's a very funny movie. It's quite hilarious.
I don't know about that.
It is so good. I don't know. The micro expressions.
Do you like the camera moves? Because I'm just kind of thinking about this now.
Absolutely.
Because it's kind of 2000s-y. Do you get that inspiration with like the swooshes and like the hard pans and just like?
Yeah, but also it's like doing stuff that no one else does. like the camera's the ball. The camera's under the court. There's a time when Patrick's on one bench, like in between games, and instead of the camera just like moving over to shoot art or panning over, it like cranes up to the judge, cranes down, and then you're on art. And it's just like there's like extra effort put into every shot. And like when you watch it 6 times, it's like, yeah, I like that one. And that, like, I get so distracted by those things. I'm not even like, I can't wait for my favorite scene to happen, because it's like I'm so fulfilled.
And what's that favorite scene?
And I go back and forth. Maybe the sauna scene. The churro scene. But yesterday it blew me away. The scene with Tashi and Patrick in the dorm room. That conversation goes. I didn't realize how long that take was until the camera is whipping back and forth, and I'm like, wait, this is still one take. And then they're like moving around each other in the room and standing up and back down. Yeah, it's a great scene too. It's all great. And then the final scene.
Yeah.
To be in the room and like someone was like, I knew he was gonna do that when he does what he does. I was like so fulfilled because I remember feeling like that, and I was like, I'm glad that person on a first watch got that too and was excited to see it happen.
I think I like hearing you talk about Challengers more than when I watched it, actually.
And that is such a compliment. So I would love for someone to say, Levon, I'd rather you just talk about something.
Well, you're just talking about the parts that I liked in the movie, which is what's nice.
I love when Tashi goes and sits by the tree and like deeply thinks. And then of course, the beach scene. Holy goodness. That's because you don't know what tennis is. Well, what is it? All right, whatever. We talk about...
Yeah, that's enough Challengers.
That's enough Challengers. But I guess overall, though, this summer for 2024 releases in specific has... Is disappointed the word, or was it always bad on the onset?
Yeah.
I feel like I knew it was going to be bad when I looked around the theater in like June and every poster on the wall was like, I don't want to see any of these.
Yeah, it's been pretty much a dud year well, I wouldn't say full on.
I think we had a hot start. I really think it was a good spring, and summer pooped the bed. There's
nothing that's been eye-grabbing, and there's nothing... We haven't had a lot of big directors make their films this year, I don't think. What's the biggest named director that we've had?
I guess that's... Well, I mean...
Yorgos and...
It would have been earlier in the year. Like, we got...
Furiosa.
We got Civil War with Alex Garland. Whatever you feel about that movie, Alex Garland's exciting. We got another Furiosa. We got Furiosa. We got a Dune Part 2. And we got Challengers. And Dev Patel's Monkey Man was cool to see debut. And
yeah.
Linklater made Hitman, but that was for Netflix.
And it technically 2023.
Right. It had already been at festivals. So...
Yeah.
But, like... I'm going to tell you some of the bad damn movies I've seen this summer, and they're bad. Trap, the M. Night movie, there's a big name director. I don't know why he still is. That's my least favorite movie of the year. Cuckoo, that movie sucked. The Front Room, another bad one. Quiet Place Day One, we talked about it.
Bland.
Borderlands, we knew it was going to be bad, and it sure was. Twisters, it's okay, but I mean... I don't want people to get their butts in the seats for something else. Blink Twice. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Blink Twice.
Blink Twice was good. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was a fun experience movie where you go and watch people live the life you want.
Yeah. Not bad for Zoe Kravitz feature debut. Yeah. But also...
Very good,
a little
actually.
Safe. Not like that it was bland, but, you know, she's like it felt like someone directed a movie for a big studio, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't a new take.
Yeah.
That's the thing I think with actors making their movies, even with Dev Patel earlier in the year.
I can't, man. Monkey Man was legit.
I'm just saying, I feel like they're hyper stylized.
I don't think
and,
Blink
like,
Twice
dripping.
is stylized, though.
Well, I think it's got something. Like, it's trying to look elevated.
I think they're just on an island. It's like a movie that reminds me of.
Okay, stylized in a different way.
I'd rather watch Get Out. Blink Twice just got a little repetitive in the middle. And
Yeah,
I was kind of surprised how long into the movie it seems to take for the movie to finally take that turn, you know?
Yeah, I got a little boring towards the middle because of how many times are you going to watch? It's same with the front room. It's like, how many times am I going to watch this happen?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you get the goods. And I think the goods gets delivered. My biggest problem is that it's not a new topic.
Yeah, I don't think it was handled the best way. The twist was
even the ending felt so quick and not as like indulgent as it should have been.
Sure.
And because those, spoiler alert,
whoa,
those guys were taking advantage of those women for who knows how long.
Right. That's true.
Years.
Maybe some of them.
Yeah. So just the fact that it was so quick at the end to that all of the guys got killed besides Tatum and Christian Slater. That was funny. Christian Slater at the end, just on that couch, was and but it was just a little disappointing.
Yeah,
how it was handled.
A little bit Stepford Wives. Maybe a little too much Don't Worry, Darling.
Yeah.
Not enough Get Out. But Long Legs. Long Legs was good.
Long Legs.
Did you like it?
Yes. First, I saw it in Wilson, North Dakota. First time I got scared watching.
You don't
the
need to
movie.
bring up a town like that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Best Turkish food I've ever had.
Okay. Shout out that place, I guess. Who are they? Who are they?
E3 Deli.
Sounds awesome.
In Wilson, North Dakota.
All right.
Downtown.
I can accept it.
It was the first time I've been scared by a horror movie in a very, very long time. I usually never get actually scared. But
two really awesome performances, I thought. Nick Cage and Micah Monroe. Is that how you say her name? Reminiscent of like Seven a little bit. The investigative, dark eeriness.
Well, yeah, with the eeriness. I don't think the leads compare.
They don't. And I think this movie trips a little bit in the third act.
It's kind of all over the place, and then
it is. It does think it's really good, which is fun though.
I think it is mostly good though.
It is.
I think it's a B-level movie with Nicolas Cage in it.
Wow. No.
Who delivers an all-time evil horror movie performance. That elevates this to
definitely my two favorite horror performances of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun to be in the theater for. I don't know about yours in Willitown, but
I needed to be in the back row. I wasn't in the back row, and my neck was tickling.
Okay.
I was like, I ended up slouched down, and I was like trying to cover up my neck with my shirt, just so I could feel safe.
Yeah.
So
okay.
It was a good experience. And then I parked like 2 blocks away.
Damn.
Also,
were you by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay. And
Wait, was I 2 blocks away for Deadpool and Wolverine?
Oh, let's talk about that. That also came out.
Yeah. So
you're Deadpool
what you
guy.
said about the summer being disappointing and the year being disappointing, I
didn't say whole year yet.
I think the box office has done really well, actually.
I don't know about the summer though.
Well, Twisters, maybe it's just
Inside Out too.
view
really
here
good.
of Inside Out, Twisters, and Deadpool. But it feels like there's been big tentpole movies.
But they haven't been good. And that means people, well, Deadpool, you can please those people with anything. I'm sorry I said it. You guys are
I don't know
simple.
what the national box office is, but just from the vibes in
I know
town.
it was rough though at like the end of spring and beginning of summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, Deadpool is all right. The Crow, that movie is bad. But no, it wasn't. Fuck you.
Wow.
Sorry. The Crow was okay.
Your review.
It was okay. Like it wasn't that bad.
I don't know if I trust you now.
All right.
This seemed like gut judgment. You said that movie was bad.
No, because I remember thinking it was going to be bad and the reviews are bad. But then I went to it and I'm like, if I was in 8th grade, I would have loved this movie.
Why? Because you were emo?
No, because
I just think he didn't look cool. That's why I didn't want to go see it.
It doesn't, but actually, I thought the action was really good. And, like, the violence is very gory. Like, very. And, like, really cool. And there's a lot of blood and, like, gruesome shit. But, I don't know. I've been listening to FK Twigs a lot. So, I was excited to go watch her. And Skarsgård's pretty solid. He tries, That's all you can ask.
Skarsgård always tries.
Exactly. That's all you can ask. Though he's my 3rd favorite Skarsgård, you're still a Skarsgård, and good. Yeah. You can't not like him.
He's never had a wolf pelt on his back, and he's never been Will Turner's father, so you're automatically 3rd.
Duke of, or whatever of space and spice.
Duke of Space.
Duke of Space.
The Duke. This is the Duke of Space.
Harkonnen.
I got you pregnant.
Make me proud, boy. Alien Romulus. I guess that's probably the last thing we should hit.
Very okay.
Wow.
No, it was. I
get what you're saying.
It did Alien, and then it added another terrifying monster of the summer at the end. That was actually he actually freaked me out.
Do you know that? Like, have you seen the behind the scenes of that?
The Thing?
Of like, it's a real guy. He's like a European.
It is?
He's like a European basketball player, and he's 7'7".
Like that Snapchat guy that you always see, that like 8'2" high schooler.
That's the guy. No, I'm dead ass.
It was him.
That like white European.
That one
dude
that you
with the
see on
buzz cut.
Snapchat. All the time?
I think I know what you're talking about. Just like this he's like 7'7". But yeah, that was him in the costume. And there's behind the scenes of like him like like leaning over.
Yeah, you didn't even need the makeup.
He's like getting direction. And Kaylee Spaney's like this tall next to him. She's already tiny and.
Gross. Sorry, whatever your name is.
Dude, he killed it though. I love when people who are a little unorthodox in their build. That's a good way to say it. I love when they get in movies and they play kind of a, I don't know, just like a role that no other human could fit into.
Yeah, that's cool. I wish he wasn't on screen once in that movie though, but
because he was scary. There were bits of Romulus that I was like, hell yeah. And then there were some too on the nose callbacks and certain shots, but I'm satisfied. It is certainly better than both of the 90s Alien movies and probably better than Prometheus, but I don't mind Prometheus either.
You mean Covenant?
I haven't seen Covenant.
I haven't seen Covenant, Prometheus. I've only seen the first one and this one, actually.
This one's, I mean, it's
and half of Aliens. I think I've talked about watching half of Aliens in 4 of our episodes.
Yeah, maybe. That's a crime.
Yeah, it is.
But, yeah. Alien Forever. Fede Alvarez.
That's the next one?
No.
Oh.
That'd be
my
cool.
bad. My bad. Why isn't Sam Raimi directed an Alien?
Because he sucks at directing, and he
That's
gets
not true.
shitty Marvel movies.
You're
Because that's
shitty.
all
You're
he's good
shitty.
at. Because
You're
he
shitty.
sucks.
Fuck you.
This guy is
Fuck
living
you.
off made
You're a
Evil
piece of
Dead
shit.
1, and that's the only good
That's
movie.
all you need.
And
Evil Dead 1, 2, 3.
and Spider-Man, but anybody could have made that underhand
1,
toss of
2.
a movie. Yeah, let's not forget about 3. That's the thing. Sam Raimi is... Are him and, like, Tim Burton similar to, like, their fall-offs?
Like around the time or like how?
Just, I feel like exciting directors that had, like, 15 banger years, and then it's just like... What are these guys doing now? And like, why'd they get lame?
Well, I think Sam Raimi kind of like took a bigger break. He doesn't make as many movies as Tim Burton continued to make.
That's true.
Tim Burton kind of just like started being weird. I don't think Sam Raimi ever started being weird. I think he just...
It's always weird.
No, I think he just kind of... No, I don't think he did anything wrong. I think he just kind of got older and less ambitious. I think it's very opposite. I think Raimi started doing less stuff and started because they were never like.
I'm not saying they're. I just like kind of the trajectory of their careers. Just
Yeah,
but
no, I think it's different. I don't think Sam Raimi ever lost his appeal. I think Tim Burton kind of ruined his legacy because he made movies that were the same,
like big
but
Disney movies,
but bad. Like Dark Shadows.
Yeah, I don't know about Raimi. I'm undecided. I need to see Army of Darkness. I don't fuck with Evil Dead 2 the way everybody else seems to. Not that I hate it, but it's just like,
Army of Darkness is really fun.
That's what people say about his movies, but like, I don't think he's that fun. Like Quick and the Dead, though, I saw that was fun, but like a fun 3 out of 5. I don't know. Whatever. Why are we talking about
just like
him?
the Coen brothers.
Everybody likes the Coen brothers.
They would have been better if they didn't listen to Raimi. They weren't friends.
Were they friends?
Because you just hate friends. You hate people.
So like, is he like the
together.
Eli Roth?
That's why you like Challengers, because you don't like when two friends
two friends
build
I do
build a career with each other and
Justin,
both succeed.
however you say his last name.
Justin Long?
No, the guy who wrote Challengers he also wrote Luca's next film. So
what's that going to be about?
It's called Queer, starring Dan. It is starring Daniel Craig. So you can imagine what a Luca hit that's going to be. Dude, I rewatched Bones and all as well. Sorry to be back on Luca, but like I just love his movies. So,
well, I'm happy for you. I was like trying to think of like dumb names or just like off like that sort of stuff. I don't know. That's an awful name.
No, it's not. We'll see.
Well, you could think of anything more creative than that.
Well, I'll have
than
to
just queer.
It's you never know. It might be I don't know. What's so creative? I don't know. Name is a name until it's something more. You know who said that?
Who?
Me.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Well,
full of shit.
We do have to wrap soon.
Yeah, we have to wrap right now.
We have to wrap right now. So, thanks for tuning in.
Wrap up in a blanket and watch.
Pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket.
Bastard in a basket.
Thanks for watching. Stay warm. It's getting cold out.
No, it's not.
Stick your head in a pumpkin and start swallowing.
Don't.
Goodbye. We love you.